Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Ziya. If you're a fellow and returning subscriber, thank you for your continued love and support. I appreciate you all for being here with me. As always, I'm sending you all lots of love. If you like the vibe, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Today we are going to be diving in to get some messages from your starseed ancestors. I did write down a couple things like what have you been missing or ignoring, what is currently activating within your energy, what do you need to know the most right now, and then we will be getting final advice and messages for you guys to close out the reading. So we are going to be using the Wandering Moon Tarot with this beautiful channeling crystal, which I cannot pronounce, but it will be in with the timestamps if you guys are interested in checking it out. And that is for pile 1. Pile 2, we are going to be using the Cosmic Tarot and this piece of Shattuckite, which I cannot take off of the star card because she's a little nicky and I'm not trying to deal with YouTube. And for pile 3, we are going to be using the Celestial Tarot and this piece of Spirit Quartz. Okay, so if you need more time, feel free to pause the video. And if you feel drawn to multiple piles, trust your intuition. You could have multiple messages from multiple different starseed ancestors. So yeah, without further ado, if you need more time, pause the video. If you're ready, go ahead and check out the timestamps and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the Wandering Moon Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So tapping into your guys' energy, I was picking up very strongly Jupiter and Saturn. So I feel like wherever you have been feeling restricted, or I'm even hearing the word confined, bound by certain limitations, you are about to have a major expansion of freedom, good luck. I'm even hearing like good fortune. It's going to quite literally be the complete opposite of what you have been experiencing in the past. I was also hearing like Hathor. So Hathors could be very significant for you guys, as well as I was seeing Ra, the sun god. So there could be more messages for you if you guys feel called to like look into them. I don't know too much about them, so I'm not going to speak on it too much. But I was very strongly hearing and seeing Ra, and I was hearing Hathors. So without further ado, let's just jump in with the reading and see what your starseed ancestors would like you to know today. We are going to put the star card in with the tarot deck. So the first question is, what have you been missing or ignoring? See what your starseed ancestors have been trying to tell you that you could have been overlooking, or maybe even possibly intentionally ignoring it. Let's give it one more shuffle. That's a good one. All right, so what has pile 1 been missing or ignoring? The 8 of Moons, which is the 8 of Cups in this deck. So I feel like, let me straighten this out, because that bothers me. I feel like something that you guys could be possibly ignoring or missing regardless is the potential for more if you walk away from something. There could be this fear of letting something go, because if we let it go, because I am also picking up the 8 of Swords as well, but if we let it go, maybe there's not something better. But if you look at this card, there are so many opportunities, so many different paths that you can go down, right? There, with this having 3 specific ones, like there could be 3 specific things that you are feeling torn about, 3 specific people, 3 specific jobs, 3 specific passion projects. I don't know, whatever it is for you, right? you could be feeling torn between three things. And I feel like what you are currently missing is that there's certain things that have to leave before you can even go down either of these paths, right? And there is this inner knowing of what this is, especially with this being cups, right? Cups are linked to our intuition, our emotions. And with this being the 8 of moons in this deck, this is quite literally talking about your intuition being very strong at this time. So you've been feeling intuitively these pulls of things that you are being called to withdraw your energy from, to walk away from, to cut out, so that way you can even go down a different path. But there could be a little bit of fear that's kind of lingering. We do got justice on the bottom. So there is some sort of karmic balance or return that is coming in for you guys once you walk away. And I feel like with the sword being right in the middle, kind of balancing the scales, it's like your truth, being more authentic to yourself. I feel like that's what this karma that is being cleared is helping you see, is your truth and who you are at your core, your authentic self, right? Because there could have been a lot of things, especially with the 8 of Cups being here, there could have been a lot of things that have been kind of clouding your judgment as to what your truth really is. Maybe you've been thinking that other people's truths were your truth. Other people's happiness was your happiness. And it's like once these situations are let go of, you start to realize that you don't actually resonate with that. You don't identify with that. Your truth is something completely different. And you might even realize, for some of you, you might even realize that some of these things were actually making you miserable. There was a false or distorted sense of happiness or joy. I'm even picking up for some of you guys, there could be a little bit of like substance abuse, or even like distracting connections that kind of peer pressure you to do things that are outside of your character, or outside of your comfort zone, or outside of your truth even. It's good to step out of our comfort zone, but not when it goes against your morals, right? And I do feel like there could even be certain people around you that could be kind of peer pressuring you to be somebody that you're not. And this is something that I feel like your starseed ancestors have been trying to awaken you to, like show you. They've been giving you this clarity, these revelations. And these could be things that you're either ignoring because you're distracted, or because your feelings are super invested, or because you have a clouded sense of judgment or distortion that is clouding your energetic field, right? So yeah, that, I feel like for the first question, that is kind of the vibe that I'm picking up here. So let's see here. Look, oh my gosh, I split the deck. It says you got the love, and it literally says codependency on it. It says Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Yeah. See, that's kind of what I'm picking up. Like there could be, even if it's not necessarily with substances, like there could be like a codependency with other people. We could be kind of relying on other people. And that's where that distorted or false sense of like happiness and joy is coming from, is like, what makes somebody else happy is not always going to make us happy. And that is fine. You know what I mean? Like we were created to be different for a reason, right? To explore new avenues. And that's what I feel like your guides are trying to show you, is that there are other avenues that are going to make you a lot more happier. Even if you got to walk that path alone. I'm getting chills right now. Even if you got to walk that path alone for a little while, you will find happiness. You will find peace. And I feel like that's what your ancestors are really urging you to see. So let's see, what has pile 1 been missing or ignoring? Please and thank you. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. That is so crazy because it's just so fitting with what I was just saying. Like, even if you got to walk this path alone, like, you are not alone. And I feel like you do have a soul tribe here on this physical realm. And when you walk away from these connections that, or even if it's not a connection, right? Even if you walk away from this job or these habits that you have or this lifestyle, whatever, right? Whatever it is that you feel like you're being called to walk away from. This is a general rating, so put it where it fits, okay? You will come into yours, okay? You will not be walking alone very long. And when I say walking alone, I mean physically walking alone, okay? Because physically you might feel like you're alone, but spiritually you have so many guides around you. You are so divinely guided, so divinely protected. And I feel like your thoughts are like electricity. You see the electricity that is like between these two? Your thoughts are electricity right now, and your energy is magnetic. So the thoughts that you are putting out, you are attracting into your energy very quickly. Okay, so you guys could be manifesting things. So something else that you guys could be missing or ignoring is the message or caution of being careful of what you are thinking about or what you're wishing for right now, because you are quite literally sending out very powerful electromagnetic thoughts that are being attracted to you. Okay, so that's also something. But I'm also feeling like with these two being connected so intensely, right? Like this intense connection between these two. This is how it's going to feel when you come into your people, your soul tribe, your community, right? It's going to feel intense. It's going to be undeniable. So if there's anybody around you that you are questioning, is this person meant to be in my life? That right there, I feel like is a red flag, or a caution sign to maybe move away from this energy. Because when you come into your people, you are not going to question it. You're not going to have to come to a tarot reading. You're not going to have to ask yourself, is this person right for me? Is this person supposed to be in my life? You're going to know. You're going to know. Okay? So that is the first message for you guys. So next we are going to see what is currently activating in your energy. What is currently being activated in pile one's energy, please and thank you. We got the Eight of Wands in reverse. With the Three of Stars, which would be the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so Eight of Wands in reverse. Let me sit with this for a second. There feels like there's a period of slowness that is being activated in your energy right now for you to be able to reevaluate the thoughts, the energy that you are currently sending out. So there's a card in this deck that I did not bring with me today, but the Eight of Wands in this deck, it's literally this person's head, right? And you can see like the brain on the inside, and it's like shooting out these wands outside of the brain, and there's like shooting stars on the outside of them. Okay, and the message that I pick up with that card is like your thoughts manifest your reality. So I feel like there is a big message here about your thoughts manifesting your reality. So I feel like something that is currently being activated within you is this very powerful ability to manifest, as well as a period of slowness for you to also check and make sure that you are manifesting what you truly desire, right? Because like I said, there could be some energies that are in your energetic field right now that you're entertaining because you care about these people, or you think these people care about you, or maybe you guys do, but there could be also a very distorted or toxic sense of love, okay? Sometimes when we are working on healing our sense of self-love or our sense of self-worth, things like that, we will entertain and attract people that will mirror like the toxic love that we've received, or the neglect of love that we received, the conditional love that we received. And we will accept that because we don't know any better, right? So I feel like right now it's like you learning how to step more into your worth, know what you deserve, love yourself more, so that way you can manifest things that are more aligned with your soul and with your essence. Because we do have fire and we have water here, and that can talk about the spirit, that can talk about our intuition, our emotions, our passion, right? So make sure that what you're manifesting, you're truly passionate about. It really ignites you and lights you up. It brings you a sense of ease and peace. All right, let's pull another card because I want to see what is currently activating in pile 1, please and thank you. I feel like your connection with yourself and the divine is really being activated and intensified right now for you guys, as well as like your intuition is also being super intensified and activated at the moment. But let's see, what is currently, that came right out. We got empowerment. I love that. 26 with empowerment. It says the frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. Literally, like you see all of these little things. I'm just imagining them being like all these different people with different beliefs connected to the same source. No matter what you call it, Allah, God, universe, source, right? We are all connected to the same source. So we come from the same source. We will go back to the same source. There's this deep understanding of this, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. It was like right on the tip of my tongue, and now I can't even think of what it was. There's this deep understanding of this. I really can't think of it right now. Maybe the word will come to me. But it is very empowering for you to look at things in this light. And I do feel like this is something that is coming to you from source. Like it is being downloaded into your energy, so that way you can feel more empowered and help others empower themselves. We also got dynamic with 23, and it says the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequencies. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. I love this for you guys, because this is kind of what I was talking about, like this really powerful manifesting ability is being activated in you for you to be able to bring in new dynamics, not even just into your life, but into others. It's like you can also, I feel like it's crazy because we're not talking about spiritual gifts, but I feel like one of your spiritual gifts is the ability to help other people quantum leap, shift timelines, enter new paradigms, and you are very good at helping them through these transitions, as well as awakening them to their power to be able to do these things, which is very beautiful, and I love that. So your guides could also be currently activating certain spiritual gifts that you have, that your soul has, I should say. Now, whether or not you choose to move forward with that, that is completely up to you, because they don't want to give you anything that you're not ready for. But I do feel like for a lot of you guys that were drawn to pile 1, you guys are ready to enter into that new level of spiritual awareness, guidance, counseling, things like that. And I feel like it's not even just like you're being guided and counseled and things like that by your guides, but like you can do this for other people. There's a sense of like peace and empathy and grace that you have for other people that make people feel at ease, especially going through big changes, because this is 23, which reduces to 5. Fives are all about really big shifts and changes, evolution, growth. So I feel like you guys are able to activate this within others. And that's why your Starseed ancestors are currently trying to activate this deeper understanding of this and this deeper connection that you have to others with this empowerment card. And this is also 26, which reduces to 8, which is all about strength and courage and inner power, our drive, our determination, discipline, right? Look, we literally got realization underneath of that and perception. Literally, this is what I was talking about. Like, you guys are able to activate this within others. It's like you guys are a walking activation in a way. So let's see. What do you need to know the most right now? What does pile 1 need to know the most right now, Spirit? Oh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot to pull these cards for you guys. I'm sorry. Spirit was like, we're not going to give you any cards yet because you did not pull from that deck. My bad, Spirit. Thank you. What is currently being activated? Wow, that was a lot. I'm not going to take all of those. What is currently being activated? They keep giving me 3 cards. You could receive things in 3s, okay? So 3 could be a significant number for you guys, but you guys could also receive things in 3s, like 3 downloads at a time, or maybe 3 waves of, I don't know, creativity or something, and then maybe you go through like a period where you need to recharge. Like, I don't know. It's like things come in 3s for you guys. There we go. Angelic frequency. That's funny because this was literally one of the cards that just fell out. So this card really did want to come out for you guys. It says, angels are here. You are safe in potent connection. You guys have a very strong connection to the angelic realm. This is currently being activated even deeper within you guys. You guys could be feeling like you are quite literally between realms, right? Like very in between realms. Constantly, I was going to say consistently, but constantly between realms. And this could also be why your manifesting abilities are also so potent right now, is because your guys' frequency is so high. Because it literally says potent connection. And this isn't just a potent connection to the angelic realm, but to your own spiritual abilities. Yeah, that is amazing. I feel like you guys are channels. It's crazy because, like I said, we're not talking about spiritual gifts today, but that keeps coming out for you guys. So I feel like you guys are tapping into your spiritual abilities as well. But I am very strongly picking up like you guys are channels. You guys could be channeling energy for other people, like what maybe I'm possibly doing right now. Like maybe you do readings or you do healing, or you're just channeling, like it says like empowerment to others, or you're channeling like these realizations for others or to others. You could be like a walking activation or like a walking download. Like you're downloading information into other people through your frequency, if that makes sense. We also got Shambhala initiation, and it says retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, and Dharma. This is what I'm talking about, that karmic return. Like you guys are about to have a lot of blessings and abundance that is coming in for you guys. And I was also picking up like, even like, when I said things come in 3s for you guys, right? So you guys could be receiving like 3 waves of certain things, like 3 downloads, and then you need to take a break, right? And I feel like that's kind of like the process, especially with this 8 of Wands being in reverse right here. It's like you receive like a whole bunch of activations and downloads at once, and then it's like paused for a while. Like things feel very stagnant or still or quiet and peaceful, and you're like, whoa, what just happened? And it's because you are literally recharging in order for you to be able to download a lot of these very powerful energies and ground them into the physical, right? Because like I said, you guys are like in between realms and dimensions. So you guys are a bridge, right? You guys could even identify as like a medium or something as well. But yeah, that's beautiful. So now let's get, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know the most right now for pile 1? See how that just fell out so easily? It was not doing that the last time because I did not pull that card. That's so funny to me. So we got these 6 of Wands coming out. Oh my God, with the star on the bottom. Beautiful energy. You guys are about to be super victorious. And I'm even hearing like, I'm the king of the world. When I look at this card right here, you just see how their arms are wide open. They're just so open and receptive to all of this abundance, this recognition, this success. You guys are about to have some major breakthroughs and like this sense of renewal and acknowledgement that I don't think you've had in the past. Like it's like people are really starting to recognize you for who you are, and it's not even like who you are physically, but who you are spiritually at a soul level. And I'm even drawn to like all these little dots up here. It reminds me of stars. This is like your Starseed ancestors, your members, your guides, your soul tribe family, all coming down to give you this recognition as well. It's like they're putting on like a show. I'm almost like seeing them like dancing. Like you're like literally dancing with the stars, with the energy. You've got this beautiful dance going on right now, this beautiful ebb and flow that is happening in your energy right now. That is so beautiful. But I don't even think you realize how much success you are about to come into. Because some of you guys could be almost to the top of this mountain. So it's like you guys are still on your way. You know what I mean? You guys are still on your way. And then it's like once you get to the top, you're like, holy shit, I made it. I made it. I don't know if you guys have ever watched The Wrong Missy, but there's this one part where she's like in the hotel, like she's like, oh my God, you're fucking rich. She like pushes him out the way. She's like, oh, my teachers can eat my ass. I made it. Like that's like the vibe, but less ego. This shit is so funny. I love that movie so much. If you guys have not watched that on fucking Netflix, definitely recommend. I watched it like 100 times. The moon. Look, y'all. Literally. And then the King of Swords on the bottom. You guys have a very clear intuition, a very intense connection to source, okay? To your intuition, to your feminine energy as well. And that's where a lot of this like abundance is coming in, is because you guys are in this really receptive energy. And I was picking that up with this 6 of Wands with their arms wide open. They look like they're literally in the energy of receiving. They're just gracefully standing at the top of this mountain and just open and ready to receive whatever the universe has for them. And I'm seeing all these stars as like manifestations coming in. You see how many manifestations and blessings are coming towards you? Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. Like I can't even contain it. I'm like, ah. And I'm hearing you can do it with this or you can do it with that. You guys have definitely a lot of options that are about to be open to you. So make sure you're using your intuition, your discernment to go towards the ones that bring you the most fulfillment, okay? Because you guys are going to have a lot of opportunities. And I feel like either way, either one that you choose, you will be successful. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of things that are flooding in at once. It's like the floodgates have opened. The water is rushing in, okay? Like the dam has fucking broke. And you are about to get smacked, flooded with all of these beautiful, abundant energies, okay? So just enjoy, like honestly, just enjoy. Really bask in the energy. Let go of any fears or insecurities, any illusions, any limitations that you have, and just receive. Get into that feminine energy as much as possible so that way you can receive, okay? You deserve this and you've earned it, baby. With this King of Swords, look, Nine of Swords in the bottom, in reverse. Oh my God. You guys have literally had so many breakthroughs, and your connection with Source has increased and intensified so much. Your levels of consciousness and awareness have ascended, okay? Like you have transcended so many obstacles. It is so clear your intention and where you are. You guys could even be more intentional with where you guys are putting your energy, okay? Like you guys could even be intentional with what you're eating, or like when you are, let's say you're like food, like prepping your food and things like that. Like you're saying grace, you are like giving it your appreciation for being able to have this meal. When you're drinking your water, you could be speaking positive affirmations to it. Like it's like a lot of really intentional outputs of energy, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's because you realize how powerful your energy really is. It's like so potent. Oh, I get chills even just thinking about it. So we are going to get some final messages and advice. Stillness. What the fuck did I say? What did I say? Literally clarifier. It says, reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't make it up. Clarifying. This is just clarifying what I'm saying. You guys are literally having a moment of stillness being activated within your energy for you to take time to reflect. The moon card can also talk about reflection, right? Reflection and introspection, baby. And make sure that you are reflecting with so much gratitude in your heart, because you guys have done a lot of work and you guys have made a lot of progress. You guys should be very proud, and just even thinking back on these moments should fill your heart with so much love and grace. I'm even hearing like you guys are very poised, like very, very beautiful energy. I am picking up for you guys. Can you get 2 more, please, and thank you. To close out the reading. Strength. We were picking that up too. It says, you are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Oh my gosh, pile 1. These are literally just clarifiers of what I was saying. You guys not only have a lot of strength and willpower and determination that lies within you, but you activate this within others, and that is so beautiful. And I do feel like you are being, what is the word? Graciously accommodated, graciously awarded for this. Luck is really on your side right now. We got 2 more. We got Magnificent, we got Starseed, and we got Wisdom on the bottom. Wisdom says, see your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Yes, any adversity, any diversions, distractions, challenges, obstacles, all of these things are beautiful opportunities for you to grow and expand within your soul, within your wisdom, your knowledge, okay? Look at all of these things as beautiful opportunities, because that's what they are. That's what they are, these beautiful opportunities for you to really grow in your own energy. So we got Magnificent. It says, you are amazing, magnificent, and unique, but most importantly, you are enough. Oh, yes, just know how beautiful and radiant and magnificent your energy is, and how deserving you are of all of the abundance in the world. Like, do not ever limit yourself, because you are limitless. You are a limitless, multidimensional being, okay? Do not put yourself in a box, and recognize how much you are really worth and how deserving you are of all of these beautiful, amazing energies that are entering into your life as I fucking speak, okay? Like, and we got Starseed with raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. Oh my gosh, I love that. You guys are literally starseeds, okay? So if you're drawn to this pile, I'm sure you definitely resonate with starseed collectives. Could resonate with a certain specific one. You could just identify as like a light worker or something, because maybe you resonate with almost all of them. Could be a very old soul, and have incarnated many, many times, okay? So take it how it resonates, but this is beautiful energy. You guys have very beautiful, radiant energy. You guys are literally able to uplift the collective by just being you. That is beautiful. So this is what I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope it brought you lots of love and clarity. And I am sending you so much love on your journeys. Take care of yourself. If this reading did resonate, please feel free to give us a like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell button so you don't miss when I upload. And I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose the Cosmic Tarot as well as this piece of Shattuckite, this is going to be your reading. So when I was tapping into your guys' energy, I was picking up Hermit card energy very strongly. Some of you guys could be a Virgo. But besides that, what I was really picking up is some of you guys that were drawn to this pile. Now, this is not going to be for everybody. If you are in a connection with somebody, disregard this message. But for some of you guys that were drawn to this pile, if you have been in a period of solitude or isolation because you have been focused on yourself, your soul mission, your spiritual journey, your healing, your starseed ancestors want you to know that you have a person that is coming in very soon, okay? And it is going to bring this sense of renewal into your energy, especially after a long period of being alone in solitude or even isolating. Could be feeling isolated or like lonely at the moment, because the Hermit card can sometimes talk about feelings of loneliness or isolation. So even though a lot of times we choose this journey, some of us are forced into it, and it can be a big adjustment period, especially if we are used to being around a community of people or like a friend group or something, right? So that is a strong message that is coming through. And with this, there is a flamingo right here. Sorry, I'm trying to keep her covered up because she's naked. But there is a flamingo here, and I do symbolize them with romance and love, okay? And with that being such a light pink color, I am feeling like this is a very higher heart chakra connection. So this is very unconditionally loving, compassionate, nurturing. There's going to be a very deep heart connection with this person, okay? Now, if you are in a connection with somebody, there is a lot of love that is coming into your current connection, or just your current connections, period, like your friendships, your business partnerships. There's like this sense of love that is overflowing into your connections that is going to bring in a lot of abundance. It's going to open up new doors and opportunities for you guys to bring in more renewal, okay? So you guys could have also been drawn to pile 1. Very different energies, but I am picking up a couple of the similar messages that I was picking up with pile 1. As far as you guys could also be channelers. You could channel information, downloads, and energy that you receive from the divine into your work or your passion projects, your creative projects, things like that. I am very much picking that up right now as well. You guys could also be some sort of like guidance counselor, healer, something like that. I am very strongly picking up that as well. You guys could also help people through transitions. I am picking up like Scorpio energy, like deaths, rebirths, even like some, this is interesting. Some of you guys could even be like a, I don't even want to say the word because I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for it, but like you guys could be a sex coach or something, you know what I mean? Like helping couples connect on a deeper, intimate level, even if that's not like what you do as like a sex coach, right? Maybe you just are helping people connect with themselves or with other people more intimately and deeper. Beautiful energy. So let's jump in with the cards. I just channeled a lot, I feel like, in the matter of like 4 minutes. So yeah, you guys could definitely identify with being channelers. I wanna be loved by you, just you, and nobody else but you. You guys could like that song, but I do feel like that is like the energy coming in. Oh my gosh, I'm picking up like twin flame, soul partner, life partner, soulmate, whatever you want to call it. I'm even hearing, I know there's a name, gotta be a name for this shit. I just don't know what to call it. So you guys could literally meet this person or like a group of people and be like, I don't even know what to call this. This is such an intense, deep, powerful connection that I feel to this person or these people. For a lot of you, I do feel like it is like a special one person, but you know, there could be multiple people involved. So I'm not going to limit that and just say that it's only one person, because it could quite literally be like soul tribe members or soul family that your starseed ancestors are sending to you, because you've been doing the work, baby. You deserve some companionship. As humans, we are meant to have companionship. That's why we feel isolated and lonely after really long periods of being in solitude. Some people quite literally go crazy, okay? Back in the day, we used to travel in tribes and shit like that for a reason, okay? Like, we are meant to have a sense of community and support. So don't feel like you're crazy for yearning for these things, okay? So let's see, what have you been missing or ignoring for pile 2? What do their starseed ancestors want to tell them? What have they been missing and ignoring for pile 2? We got the King of Swords in reverse. So it does feel like you do have, your starseed ancestors are trying to communicate with you. And some of you guys could be missing the communication. There could be something that is quite literally clouding your judgment right now. And I am noticing that this little pendant on his jacket has the Libra sign on it. So there could be like a Libra in your life that is kind of clouding your judgment. Or this could just talk about, I'm even picking up Justice card vibes. So there could be like some sort of imbalance or injustice, something that just is not fair that is currently going on that you could be like hyper focused on, and you could be missing some of the messages that your ancestors have been trying to tell you, or bring to you, certain downloads of information and energy that they have been trying to download. Some, we do got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse as well. I am picking up a message that some of you guys could be kind of focused on the more negative things that have been going on, and you could be missing a lot of the shifts that are happening right now, because there could be a lot of like relationships that are falling away, or like I said, you could just be feeling really isolated, maybe even kind of depressed, okay? And you could be like dwelling in this energy to the point where you are missing the beautiful, abundant energy that is trying to flow in for you. It's like you're being closed off or detached from this energy. I'm trying to pick up the message. It feels like a block. There's like a block that you guys are missing or ignoring right now as far as what the divine is trying to bring in for you. And I do feel like it could deal with like your communication or a sense of awareness around some sort of cycle that needs to close, like a karmic cycle that is needing to be closed. You guys could be like not seeing it. I do want to pull one more card. What is pile 2 currently missing or ignoring? Because it's interesting, there feels like a little bit of a block in the channel even. Like you guys could be feeling a little bit, if you guys normally do identify with being like a channeler or like a creative or something, you could be feeling like blocked in this energy for sure. What is pile 2 currently, or what has pile 2 been missing or ignoring? Oh, I thought this card was going to fall off. 3 of Cups in reverse. So yeah, this could deal with the 7 of Wands. This could deal with connections with others, right? You guys could be having like certain connections falling away and you guys are feeling a little defensive about it, like, or even resistant towards letting the connections go. And Spirit's like, there's something better. We're trying to clear out the space. Like, let your guard down a little bit. Some of you guys could be needing to speak your truth to certain people as well. I'm picking up a few different messages with this. Some of you guys, I feel like something that you guys are choosing to possibly even ignore is speaking up to certain people and standing your ground with certain people because you don't want to piss people off. Because I do tend to associate Libra with like kind of like peacemaking or keeping the peace, right? Some of you guys could like to try to avoid conflict as much as possible. So you could tend to stay quiet about certain things when you know you need to stand up for yourself. And I feel like there is this nudge from your starseed ancestors to speak up, to stand your ground towards these people, to set good boundaries. And some of you guys could be choosing to ignore this, which is creating a block, especially in your throat chakra. But like it is creating this major block in your energy. And that is something that you guys could be missing or ignoring. That took me a minute to like get out. I'm sorry, pile 2, but like I was kind of struggling with that one for a second. I was like, damn, like I feel like the energy is kind of blocked. Look, I split the deck, karmic relationships, and it says Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. With you're not alone, with isolation, physical connection, and community. Yeah. Some of you guys could also be like, look, it says loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Some of you guys could be holding on to connections out of fear of letting certain things go because you don't want to be completely alone. But I feel like the message is like you will not be alone for very long. Like there is a partner or like a friendship or something that is going to come in that is going to bring you this renewed sense of love. And they're going to give you this healthy love. It's unconditional love that makes you feel nourished, cared for, seen, heard, right? So let's see, what is pile 2 currently missing or ignoring? Whoa. We got 2 cards. We got weight of the world with boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Big message on boundaries. Something that you guys are missing or ignoring is that you need to have better boundaries. This shit is not yours to carry. You're not meant to sit here and try to make sure that everybody else is comfortable. You are meant to make sure that you are comfortable. And if you're feeling uncomfortable right now, that means that we need to have better boundaries. We need to stand up for ourselves. We need to speak our truth. Okay, we need to let shit go. There could also be like a need to cleanse your energy right now that you guys could be choosing to ignore, or that you guys could be missing. Like if you feel like this really dense, heavy energy that's kind of like lingering around you, kind of just feel like doom and gloom, I do feel like it is because there is a need to cleanse your energy. Whatever feels right to you. Picking up egg cleanse, I'm picking up like intentional showers, spiritual baths, spiritual showers, even getting in the lake if you are around one, or an ocean. You could even sage or go outside when it's windy and ask the wind elementals or the air elementals to cleanse you and your energy, right? So many things that we can do. Find what fits you, what makes you feel good and cleansed, okay? Even if that's praying, doing visualizations, right? Whatever it is, there is a need to cleanse majorly. Now, this could be energetic cleansing, and this could be like a physical cleanse. Like you guys could be missing or ignoring the messages of like needing to detox from social media, needing to detox your body from certain foods, needing to detox your energy from certain people, right? But yeah, I am picking up this like needing to cleanse. And we also got the Sea of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. I love this. Again, with the water. There's water in this one too, and then there's water here. Water, you guys could be feeling very connected to water, and also Mintakan starseeds could be very significant for you guys. Mintakan starseed ancestors could be working really closely with you right now, trying to help you cleanse your energy, bringing certain things to light for you guys, okay? Trying to help you see your potential to have a beautiful life, or to even come into alignment with your soul tribe, like your true soul tribe, your true supporters, people that are really going to care for you, take care of you, make you feel heard, seen, nurtured, right? Because this is what you give to other people. And I feel like this is what they want to give back to you. And that this is something that you could be missing or ignoring. Let's see, we got baby steps with action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. There's something that your intuition is urging you to do. Some of you guys could be like standing right at the threshold, like wanting to step in, but you're maybe hesitant. And there's no rush, you know what I mean? Baby steps, like it says, there is no rush. You don't have to go super fast, but make sure you are taking action, or even like small steps towards validating your intuition, right? Before there's outside validation, we're validating our own intuition, because we know our intuition is always guiding us towards what is best for us. Okay, so like I said, some of you guys could be feeling urged to like walk away from certain people, certain connections, habits, coping mechanisms, and you could be kind of feeling resistant or hesitant. And I do feel like your starseed ancestors are trying to bring why this is to light for you guys, so that way you guys can finally move forward and free yourself. Let's see, what is currently activating in your energy, pile 2? What is currently being activated in pile 2's energy? 10 of Swords in reverse. I seen this when I was shuffling too, and I was going to say something. And we got the Emperor in reverse as well. So I feel like something that is being activated within you right now is certain fears, insecurities, or like where you are giving. It's this sense of awareness that is being activated in your energy right now. So you are becoming more aware of where you are giving too much of your power, where you're not standing up for yourself. That's why you could be feeling so triggered, or running into so many people that are karmic in your life, or you're starting to see certain people as karmics. You're like, holy shit, like you are a karmic. Like, It's because this is what is being activated is your awareness. Your awareness is being intensified, activated. Your consciousness is ascending. You are transcending certain obstacles. So right now you are being triggered. I feel like that is something that is activating you, though, is these triggers, okay? So it's not a bad thing to feel triggered or to feel like a lot of wounds are all of a sudden coming up. Maybe even wounds that we thought we healed are starting to resurface because they were never really put to rest, right? Especially with the Ten of Swords being in reverse. We never actually put the fork in it and like was like, you know what, I'm done with this. Like we kind of just brushed it off to the side and thought that everything was fine and dandy. And now here we are at the threshold, about to step into this new paradigm. In order to do that, we gotta let these things go. And it's gotta be a decision that you make on your own. The difference between the Ten of Swords and the Tower card is the Tower card is divine intervention. The Ten of Swords is something that we put to an end, even if it's hard, you know, even if it hurts. This is like betrayal, lies, deception, pain, heartache, mental illness, fears, things like that. This is all the above, okay? This Ten of Swords is all the above. We gotta let it go. It's lingering in our energy, and this even says, let it go. It's not yours to carry. These things that have happened to you in the past is not for you to continue to carry on into your present and into your future. You are meant to free yourself from these things so you can live a life of freedom, a life that brings you a lot of happiness and joy and abundance. In spirit, your ancestors, oh my God, look, the fucking Lovers underneath the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse is us possibly acting from a wounded or toxic masculinity. Maybe we're trying to control certain things, and that's why we're holding on to certain things, because we want to feel like we have some sort of control, especially when so many things are being triggered or are falling away, right? We could want to have some sort of control, so we're holding on. But holding on is doing nothing but keeping us in this distorted masculine energy, right? Some of us could have even have been wounded by a toxic masculine figure or a distorted masculine figure, whether this is a father or a past lover or something. And it doesn't have to be just a man either. This can be somebody who has a lot of masculine energy, okay? So we are working on healing this. And this is something that I feel like has kept you holding on to certain things that are long past their expiration date, is because this wounded masculine energy that is within you is like, I'm going to hold on because I have some sort of control when I'm holding on, even though that's not that's not reality, but that's just like that distortion, you know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up right now. So right now what's being activated is a sense of consciousness and awareness to free yourself. Your masculine energy is being activated as well for you to take action in letting certain things go. But with the Lovers being here, this is you listening to your heart and having that balance. So not only is your it feels like your masculine energy is being healed, okay? Your masculine energy is being healed for you to come back into balance. I feel like you are already pretty connected to your feminine energy for the most part, but your masculine energy could be kind of keeping that from being able to shine. You know what I mean? So that letting go process could feel a lot more difficult because the masculine energy is being triggered. So it's like kind of defense mode or protective mode, you know? But I feel like they're trying to bring you back into balance with yourself, into harmony with yourself, so you can come into union with someone, or even just come into union with your heart's desire, whatever your heart's desire is, whether that is to be your own boss, to be free, to be able to travel, to share your truth, your wisdom, start a podcast, whatever it is, right? It could be all the above. You don't have to limit yourself. And I feel like that's also something that you guys are trying to that is being shown to you is that you guys are limitless with your possibilities and your energy. Like, you guys are multidimensional. You can do anything in this world that you put your mind and your energy to. But yeah, it's trying to bring you closer to your heart's desire, to bring you towards your fulfillment. In order to do that, we got to heal that masculine energy. Like I said, you could be feeling triggered, maybe even by another masculine energy, and you're starting to become aware of, like, this isn't the first time that this type of shit has happened. Like, you've encountered many wounded masculines, fragile egos that these masculines have, right? And you could have been wounded by many masculines in your life. Some of you, it's a particular masculine, but it feels like a current situation that has happened that is showing you, like, this is not the first go around that you've dealt with this type of energy. You know what I mean? It's like you guys are starting to have that greater sense of awareness of a cycle. So let's see, what is currently being activated in pile 2's energy? Authority. Okay, it flipped over, but it flipped back over, so I'm gonna just put it back. But it literally said authority, and we were talking about that. So we have fertility on the bottom with 27, and it says the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. So this beautiful, fertile energy is being activated within you. You guys are going to start to plant new seeds and to experience a new life outside of the one that you've currently been in, because you guys are breaking free. It feels like this sense of freedom. We also got 34 with passion. It says the emotion, or the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. And this is what I was talking about, the sense of balance. This card was talking about balance a lot in it. So there is this energy of balance. I also feel like you guys could be having like a root and a sacral chakra kind of like activation. So you could be feeling, because like I said, it feels like you guys are very connected to the feminine energy. So you guys could definitely be known as somebody who's kind of like up in the clouds, kind of like a daydreamer. You guys are learning how to ground these frequencies or channel them into something creative, so that way you can birth these frequencies and these energies into the physical reality, right? So it's like this activation that's happening to your root and your sacral chakra for you to be able to have an outlet for these energies to come into the physical reality. Oh, that is beautiful. I love that. And that's why certain things got to go, and we got to stand up for ourselves, and we got to take charge and authority over our own life. So that way we can have that energy that was once blocked open up, right? We have an outlet for it now. We can channel it. We can alchemize it. We can integrate it. Okay? That's really beautiful. I really love this energy. Ooh! So, let's see, what do you need to know the most right now? For pile 2, what does pile 2 need to know the most right now? Please and thank you. Oh, I almost did it again. Oh my gosh. Spirit's like, What is activating in pile 2's energy? So I feel like overall your higher heart chakra is being activated. okay, the sense of unconditional love, compassion, self-worth, joy, as well as your sacral and your root chakras also being activated, so that way you have this outlet, okay, to be able to channel these ideas, these downloads, informations into something that you are able to tangibly experience, or something that can even bring more fulfillment into your physical experience, right? Like that's the vibe. This passion for life is being reignited. Oh, I got two and I don't want two. I just want one, please. Thank you. We got Thoth Light Codes, and it says light initiation, great teacher, awakening, and divine magic. Thoth or Thoth, I am sorry if I said it wrong. Your guys' inner magic is being activated. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. You guys are really starting to come into your own. It literally says great teacher awakening. There is this teacher that lies within you that is being awokened right now. Awakened. I don't even know if awokened is the word, because I don't even know if that is a word. It is being awakened within you. You guys are currently going through like a light body activation right now. So things could be feeling super intense for you at the moment, because light body activations are not easy. No activation is really easy, because in order to be activated, we got to go through this like cleansing and healing process, right? And that should just, it comes with its own challenges and obstacles, right? So it's not meant to be easy, because anything that is easy is not going to create evolution, okay? It's not going to create the change that it's meant to. So it is meant to be more challenging, because it's meant to awaken this wisdom, this ancient wisdom that lies within. I want to like say more, but I just don't even know how to, I don't even know how to say it. Bro, the bottom of the deck, it says karmic board clearing. I cannot make it up. Energetic clearing, rewrite your story and live your truth. Yes, you guys are coming into your own truth, your own authenticity. After this clearing happens, you guys are going to be able to rediscover who you are outside of this karma. Okay, so it's like not even just karma from this lifetime, it's like all of your lifetimes combined, all of the karma that you've accumulated through each lifetime. And I just seen a sparkle in the corner of the room. You guys have a very strong connection to like phase and otherworldly, other dimensional beings, higher consciousness beings. But anyways, all of the karma that you've accumulated through each lifetime is being cleared. You guys are literally getting a fresh start, okay? So this like challenging energy is for good reason, okay? And great evolution. It's about to make for a really beautiful chapter in your story. Okay, pile 2, I am super excited for you. So let's see, what does pile 2 need to know the most right now? The Hanged Man. That you are going through an ascension, you are going through a spiritual awakening, and to just surrender any of your fears, your worries, anything that is bothering you, or even blocking you from being able to let go. You are being asked to surrender this. And the best way that I like to surrender is by praying. I pray about everything. Whatever praying looks like to you, you could literally just talk to the universe and be like, I let this go. I surrender this to you. You don't have to like pray to a specific being or deity or entity if that's not what you're comfortable with. You could literally just say, I surrender this. It no longer serves me. I appreciate it. I send it gratitude and love for helping me evolve and grow on my journey, but I no longer need this anymore. I surrender this to you, whoever to you is, okay? Even if you're just sending it to Mother Gaia, she's a great energy to help you transmute something, or to create something like more fertile ground with whatever it is. So like something that I like to envision sometimes when I'm sending things to Mother Gaia is like flowers blooming or like a tree blooming around me after I send this energy. It's like it's transmuted and alchemized into something that is able to grow and evolve. Or even just like imagine like a tilled ground, like this fertile tilled ground that you are able to plant new seeds in after you send that energy down. It's like now you've got this fertile ground to plant something new with. Whatever you decide to do with it, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's like the message of mastering the art of surrender. It's going to take practice. We're not going to be perfect every time. Some days it's going to be easier to surrender. Some days it's not, especially when it comes to certain things that we're trying to surrender. We could be trying to surrender something that's really big. That's going to take more practice, okay? More energy, more effort, more dedication, more discipline. But there are going to be certain things that we can surrender a lot easier, and that is okay, okay? Honoring your cycles and the way that you process is also a big message that's coming up right now, too, with this Hangman card. Bro, Eight of Swords. I think I was picking that up with the last pile, actually. I was going to say, wasn't I picking up Eight of Swords? But I think I was picking that up with the last pile, because the last pile had the Eight of Wands, and I was picking up Eight of Swords. There could be some fears around letting certain things go, or feeling like even bound or trapped by the mind. But let me tell you something. It is only an illusion. No matter how real this illusion feels, it is only an illusion. So we'll take this one because these two flipped over and this one flipped up right. Oh, these are three. Oh, look, the Fool card. Yes, and we got the Princess of Swords. So with this Princess of Swords, I feel like, how do I say it? There is something, well, especially with the Hangman, right? There is something in your perception that is shifting. You are going to start to see things very clearly, okay? And you are going to gain the courage and the strength to be able to cut certain things off and to be able to walk away as soon as you surrender, okay? It's like that courage, that strength is ignited, and you are able to walk away without feeling bad, without feeling regret, without questioning. It becomes very clear. And you walk right into a new beginning, okay? There's this new energy that wants to come in for you, a new journey that is trying to present itself to you. And I feel like it's like, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to be the student? Because in order to be the teacher or the master, we have to be the student. And I feel like right now it's like you're going back to school. You know, some of you could quite literally be going back to school, but I'm talking about like an energetic or like a spiritual type of school. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, so I'm not even going to try. But some of you guys just know what I'm talking about. I feel like if that message was for you, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm hearing the song, I Get It Out the Mud. Yeah. So can we get some final messages for pile 2, please and thank you. This pile went a little longer than I had anticipated, but that's okay. Wow. Literally channel. It says, you are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Clarifying what I was talking about at the very beginning. Yes. You guys are this beautiful channel for divine healing energy to enter into this world. You guys are a bridge. We got vision. It says trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. Ooh! And I feel like that's something that you guys are learning how to surrender to right now and how to trust in as well. Because I do feel like a lot of surrendering does evolve around trust. We are not able to surrender to something if we do not trust that the outcome is going to work out in our favor. Because as humans, we do like to have control. And when things are out of our control, that can be really scary because we don't know how things are going to go. But I feel like this is you trusting your ability and the universe, God, source, the creator, whatever you want to call it. You are trusting yourself and them to be able to help you bring even your wildest dreams into fruition. You guys are aligning with your soul's purpose. We also got strength and meditation. So strength says you are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Literally, you guys have so much beautiful positive energy that is coming in for you guys. I would say there is no need to worry, but you know, that's easier said than done. And that's why mastering the art of surrender is super important for you guys right now. It's okay to be new at this, okay? We're still learning, especially with this Page of Swords being here. We're still learning how to do this, how to surrender, especially to the mind, and not allow our thoughts to become our reality, especially the negative ones. But this is a practice that is going to benefit you in the future. So I feel like just continuing to try to stay as positive as possible, try to be in that state of letting go, surrendering is going to be really beneficial for you guys. There is a positive outcome on the horizon. We literally see the Fool card right here with the Three of Wands. Okay, like there's a lot of expansion and a lot of growth in this new part of your journey, okay? You're just going to need to trust a little bit more. And we got meditation with take a moment to connect to source through quiet reflection, or quiet reflective meditation, sorry. So taking a moment to really reflect on the energies, to take a moment to connect to source, to connect to your higher self, your soul, your spirit, right? These are all going to be things that do help you on your journey. But this is all I have for you, Pile 2. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, feel free to give this a like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell button so you don't miss when I upload. Hope to see you guys in my next one. Take care of yourself. Hello, Pile 3. If you chose the Celestial Tarot, this is going to be your reading, as well as this piece of Spirit Quartz. This is going to be your reading, okay? So when I was tapping into your guys' energy, I was picking up really strong Uranus energy. So you guys could have like Aquarius heavy in your charts, or just identify with Aquarian energy. You could be very connected to like the new age. We are also in the dawn, or the age of Aquarius. So this could be a really significant time for you guys to really take advantage of your gifts and your talents, especially if you feel like you're more gifted in technology, or you consider yourself to be like an innovator, somebody who can cultivate some sort of newness into old traditions. It can also be linked to like enlightenment and things like that as well. And it's so funny because when I was tapping into your guys' energy, I was also seeing like Goku, like Dragon Ball Z. Even though I don't watch that or play the game, I was hearing like God mode activated. So you guys could literally be in like God mode right now. Like things are just really happening very intensely. You're moving with a lot of power right now. You could be very connected to Christ consciousness, especially with the enlightenment thing. Like you could have reached a stage of enlightenment where you are activating, or not activating, but moving through Christ consciousness. Moving through Christ consciousness, right? Like you're, I don't know, there's something about that that was definitely being brought up. You guys could just also really like Dragon Ball Z, or like be connected to Goku. Like you could resonate with that character, right? So let's see. But yeah, regardless, I feel like you guys are, you guys are really tapped in spiritually. So let's see. What have you been missing or ignoring? What have your Starseed ancestors been trying to bring to your attention that you've been missing or ignoring for Pile 3? Pile 3, what is Pile 3? Wow, the Lovers. The Lovers. So for some of you guys, like your Starseed ancestors, and we got the Page of Swords. Your Starseed ancestors could be trying to bring you closer to your heart's desire. You guys could be missing this or ignoring this. Some of you guys could be focused elsewhere or feel stuck even in something that you don't actually enjoy doing. Like maybe you're in like a dead-end job or something and you just feel like there's something more, and you have these gifts and these talents that you want to showcase, but you're not able to do that where you're at. So there's like this feeling of wanting to venture out, wanting to explore something new, maybe getting into schooling for something to get some sort of degree or diploma, maybe taking like a trade class or going to like trade school or something, trade class, going to trade, going to trade school or something. I cannot with the way that I am talking right now. It is fucking hilarious to me. I've been channeling for over an hour, so just bear with me, okay? I did take little breaks in between, but not much of a break. So anyways, you guys could be wanting to go to like some sort of trade school, or maybe even just learn something new all on your own. Like maybe like you are a YouTube fucking learner, like you look shit up on YouTube and you learn through YouTube, or you know, maybe you want to read a new book or something that you're interested in. There's like this feeling of wanting something new that brings you closer to fulfillment, to your heart's truth and desire, your soul's truth, right? Something else that you guys could also be missing or ignoring is that you guys have a twin or like a mirror, okay, of yourself that is, there's a person that is mirroring things about yourself to you. So if you guys are meeting somebody, you're feeling triggered or really drawn to this person, it could be for a special reason, and Spirit is telling you, or your starseed ancestors are telling you to pay more attention as to the people that they're bringing into your life, okay? Because there's things that are being shown to you that some of you guys could be missing or overlooking, ignoring at the moment, that your starseed ancestors want you to like take a deeper look at, to gain that sense of freedom. They could even be bringing like you could be like the student and they could be bringing you like mentors or something, and you guys aren't even, like you guys look up to these people, but you're not seeing why you look up to these people. And the reason why you look up to them is because they are you, okay? They are you. You guys are one of the same. This is your equal, okay? With the Lovers being here, this is your equal. The moon underneath that, yeah. There's like these illusions that Spirit is trying to free you from. All right. I'm going to pull one of these cards real quick and see. What is it that pile 3 has been missing or ignoring, Spirit? Yes, there's this sense of mirroring for sure. I'm hearing that song by Bryson Tiller as well. Tell me, how can I right my wrongs? With you is where I belong. All the things that we went through, girl, I never meant to put you through his rise, no. Interesting. I feel like something that Spirit really, or your starseed ancestors want you to know, is that you came here on a mission to learn. Like, you guys are never intellectually satisfied because you guys constantly crave more knowledge, more wisdom, especially with Gemini being here and then this Page of Swords. There is this desire to just continue to learn. You guys came here to constantly be a student, is kind of what I feel like. What is it that pile 3 is missing or ignoring? I feel like you guys have even came here to learn how to be more authentic and to communicate like your truth. Like there's something about your truth. We got, I remember on the bottom. says soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Some of you guys could be having, like, we haven't even hit this point yet because this is the next question on what is being activated, but I feel like your soul star chakra is being activated. You guys are having this deep remembrance. You guys could even be tapping into the Akashics, and maybe that's something that you're missing or ignoring, is the fact that you are tapping into the Akashics and you are receiving bits and pieces of your soul plan, your soul mission. Some of you guys could be choosing not to see this because maybe that's something that you don't necessarily believe in. Some of you guys could be like kind of breaking free from some sort of like society standard or something. Like, that's crazy. You can't do that. Like, that's not possible. Like, especially if you grew up in a family where they didn't believe in this type of shit, you know, like, you guys could be breaking free from that in this moment. And so, like, a lot of your ideas, your beliefs, your traditions are starting to change. They're starting to shift. You're stepping more into your individuality, your truth, your authenticity, right? It's like you guys are taking your fate into your own hands by changing the things that you're doing, changing your routines, changing, like I said, your traditions and your beliefs. Like, you guys are quite literally changing your path. I'm even feeling like some of you guys could be missing the fact that you guys are quite literally tapping into your divine blueprint. You guys are way more spiritually connected and advanced than I feel like some of you guys are giving yourself credit for. Some of you guys could just like kind of like brush it off, like, I wasn't really feeling that, or I wasn't seeing that, or, you know, I wasn't hearing that. It's like, but you are. But you are. That's interesting. We got loosen your grip with coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. With Star Keeper as well, with cosmic ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. So, something that you guys are really being urged to make or to do is to let go a little bit more, especially of these more denser energies that are keeping you from being able to see the light or to stay grounded in your own energy or in your truth. There's some things around you that I feel like could be trying to distort your views or your how do I even say it? So sometimes when we're going through like ascension processes, we will come across energies that will try to keep us stuck in these lower vibrations, because if we ascend, it no longer has control or power over us. And I feel like that's why you're being cautioned to let go a little bit more and to let God in, you know, surrender these dense energies so that way you can free yourself. You feel stuck because you are moving through ego still. And right now, you're stepping more into your Christ consciousness. You're stepping more into your crystalline energy, which is light. It's airy, right? This is really high vibrational energy. And so there's almost like this back and forth energy, which can feel very conflicting, very confusing for you guys, especially with the lovers. This is like twin energy, you know, duality. So it's like we're between both polarities. We haven't found our middle ground yet. And this is why your starseed ancestors are cautioning you to stay grounded in your energy, because when you're grounded, you're balanced. You know, you're walking that middle ground. You're not just in the higher, how do I say it? You're not caught up in the intensity of the highs or the intensity of the lows. You're able to maintain a well-balanced connection between the both. So they're able to work for you. You're able to actually sorry, I'm trying to channel this the best that I can right now. It's hard. I feel like I'm kind of struggling a little bit with channeling the message. I know what I'm trying to say. It's just like I don't know the words. You're able to seed your mission, your truth, these frequencies by staying grounded. And that's why Spirit is telling you to let go, to stay grounded in your energy, in your authentic energy. I need to clarify that because there is some energy that is not actually you. They are coping mechanisms or ego that we have developed around certain things that we are perceiving to be us that are not us, right? Whether that's like anxiety, we identify with being like an anxious person or something. That is not us. Who we are at our core is love, and anything outside of that is an illusion. And some of you guys are starting to wake up to this and figure out how to free yourself from these things. Yeah, I feel like I want to stop talking about it because I'm struggling kind of like channeling the message, but hopefully you guys are understanding where I am coming from with that message. And if you don't, I apologize. I tried. Some of these energies are very high vibrational, even for me, and I do find myself to be a pretty high vibrational person. I do a lot of spiritual work and meditation and things like that. But even for me, even though I study these things and I'm very deep into it, it is still hard for me to channel sometimes. So we're going to move on to the next question and see what is currently activating in your energy. Ooh, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So the opposite of the Five of Pentacles would be abundance, right? Because this is a lack mindset. This is loss. This is abandonment. So this is freedom. This is abundance. This is love. This is, like I was saying, that truth that lies within yourself, of the core of all creation being love. So when we are in that love frequency, we are living in our truth, which aligns us with more abundance, more love, more enlightenment, clarity, prosperity, right? Strength, courage, things like this, right? The things that we feel like maybe we were lacking in the past are now turning around for us. It's being activated in a positive light. You know what I mean? It's being alchemized. There we go. It's being alchemized and transmuted. So something that it could be activating within you is your ability to be able to alchemize and transmute energy. So you could quite literally be taking all of this dense energy, these heavy frequencies, and you are alchemizing them and you're utilizing them to bring in more success and abundance and prosperity. That, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We do got the Knight of Swords on the bottom with I think this is the Nine of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why that was so hard for me to understand. There's literally 4 and 4 with 1 on top. Obviously, that's the Nine of Cups. We got the Nine of Cups underneath that. Yeah, you guys are literally learning how to, or something that is being activated is this like, this alchemization, this transmutation of these heavy energies that are, so it's like you're clearing away these energies in order for you to manifest your dream life, to bring in more fulfillment, contentment. I'm even hearing like stability, which is weird because like, I mean, I guess the opposite of the Five of Pentacles, I would think of like the Ten of Pentacles, which is stability, right? This longevity. I'm also feeling like with this card, like your heart chakra is also being activated right now. And I was kind of picking that up with the Lovers, like your heart's desire, your heart's truth, is what is also being activated within you right now. What is currently being activated in pile 3's energy? We're going to put them back because that was too many. What is currently being activated in pile three's energy? What did I say? Alchemy. Oh my gosh, alchemy. It says the frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Literally, the alchemist within you is what is being activated, and I feel like you are alchemizing through your heart center. So you are transmuting all of these energies through the energy of love. And because that is the core of all creation, right? You are attracting more of these energies into your life, more love, more abundance, more prosperity. You guys are waking up to the magic that lies within you, the inner alchemist, okay? Because we all have an inner alchemist, okay? Some of us ignore it, or we feel trapped by our own fears and thoughts and like these illusions that we've placed on ourselves of our reality. So we don't ever tap into it because we allow ourselves to be trapped. This is you freeing yourself though. Awakening to your inner alchemist and realizing that you have the power to change your entire situation. God mode being activated, literally. So we got delight on the bottom with 19, which is reminding me of the sun card. And I love that because that is literally freedom. That is happiness. That is optimism, okay? This is beautiful. It says the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. So you guys are quite literally radiating this beautiful energy of joy and happiness, delight, and not even just yourself, but in others. Like you are activating this within others because you are starting to feel a lot more secure in your current position, especially with this 8 being here for the alchemy card. This is the strength card. It's like you guys have surrendered to your more animalistic side and you guys have gracefully integrated this, and now you guys have control. But it's not control in like an egoic way. It's like you guys are able to manipulate the energy in a way that's going to benefit you and other people. You guys could even be alchemizing shit for other people as well. It's also something that I'm picking up with the Star Keeper. It says seed the light by staying grounded. Like you guys could be being cautioned to stay grounded in your own energy because you're grounding other people's energies, and it's easy to get lost in these frequencies and energies if we're not grounded in our own energy, right? Yeah, so let's see. What is currently being activated in pile 3's energy, please and thank you. Akashic records. Wasn't I saying something about the Akashic records? I don't know if I did or not, but I was kind of picking that up when I was saying your soul star chakra. Why do I want to keep saying solar star chakra? Your soul star chakra, which is connected to our Akashic records and things like that. I might have said that in a different pile. I don't know. I feel like I was saying that in this pile, but I might have said that in the last pile, to be honest. Something else that is being activated is your access to the Akashic records. Your soul star chakra is being super activated right now. You guys are having, I feel like I did say that in this pile because we do got, I remember right here, and I feel like I would have said that for this card too. Because I always see that with this card. But yeah, you guys are gaining more access to the Akashics. And it's not even just your Akashics. This is like the Akashics of the universe. We got clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. Oh my God, I can't make it up, y'all. Freedom. Freedom. Pile 2 got this on the same position on the bottom of the deck. It says clearing, karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story and live your truth, okay? So you guys are having this beautiful clearing of any karmic energies that you have accumulated over time, past life, present life, future life, any energies that you have accumulated, because you know time only exists in certain dimensions, and there's like a huge difference between the way that we perceive time within each dimension. Okay, so it feels like you guys are, it's like all of your karma is being expunged from your record, right? Like, you know, like when you have like a criminal record, I mean, I don't know too much about this because I don't, but I have heard like after a certain amount of years, if you don't get in trouble, like these things can be expunged off of your record. That's kind of how it feels. Like you guys have been on the straight and narrow for quite a while now, working on your healing, clearing yourself of any energies and addictions, coping mechanisms, things like this. And now it's time for you to have this expunged off of your record, okay? So that's beautiful. You guys are literally freeing yourself, able to write your own story, to live your life the way that you want to. It feels like destiny and fate is in your hands right now. So based off of your decisions and your choices that you make with your own free will determine the way that your life goes. You are no longer on the wheel of karma. So it's like you don't have to go through certain things anymore in order to learn certain things, because you've already learned these things. So now you're free from the wheel of karma. I was reading this thing and it was saying like once we hit like 51% of, once we have cleared about 51% of our karma, we are free from the wheel of karma until we put ourselves back in that karmic debt. So, you know, it does feel like you have hit that 51% now. Like you guys have cleared 51% of your karma. You guys are free to just be for a little while, to live your truth, unless you decide to make decisions that put you back, you know, back on the wheel of karma, and you got other lessons to learn, because like I said, we have free will. So you can very much choose to do whatever with that information. So we're going to see, what do you need to know the most right now for pile 3? What does pile 3 need to know the most right now? Wow, judgment. Beautiful. Judgment with the Queen of Cups. Yes, you guys are literally on the path of fulfilling your soul mission. You guys have had this major wake-up call, this like resurrection that has happened. And you guys are, I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you are literally on the path of fulfilling your soul's mission, your soul purpose. You guys are starting to come into gifts. You guys are starting to become more conscious and aware of things. We also got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. With the Devil in reverse. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. So, with the Devil being in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles being in reverse, it's like you guys are now aware of where you were not receiving what you were putting out, where there has been imbalances in the energy, where there is karmic situations that are playing out past their expiration date. Like, it's like the more we continue to hold on to these things, the more we continue to put ourselves through the cycles. And it feels like you guys are letting go, especially because the Devil card is in reverse. So you guys are unbinding yourself from any soul contracts that you've had with anybody. You guys are freeing, like I said, you guys are having a karmic board clearing. So like this is involving other people and everything. Any soul contracts, all of this shit is being cleared for you to be able to write your own story. And Spirit wants you to know that in this chapter of your life, in this book, right? It feels like you're coming for everything that you have missed. I don't want to say necessarily that you did miss the opportunity, because it's coming back around. So it's like you didn't actually miss the opportunity, but you maybe have prolonged the process of receiving certain things by holding on to certain things. You know what I mean? Like you're almost blocking your own blessings. But now you're opening up your energy. You're becoming more receptive. It does feel like in the past you were giving, or even taking. But it feels like more of like a giving energy. And that's why you could have been kind of numbing or feeling really like trapped even by certain jobs or situations because you were constantly giving so much energy, you were not receiving enough back to feel appreciated or nourished, taken care of, right? And now we're letting go. And in this chapter, we're receiving. In this book, we are receiving everything that we've put out into the universe, everything that we put out into anything else, any connection, any job, any projects, anything, right? We are starting to receive this energy back. We are no longer allowing our fears and our illusions to keep us stuck or trapped. We are no longer bound by any connections, soul contracts, right? We're free. We're free to just be. And I just am so excited for you guys because it feels like a long time coming. So let's get some final messages and advice for pile 3. We got meditation. I laugh because this literally says no limitations. It says take a moment to connect to source through quiet, reflective meditation. So taking time to really sit in meditation, show your gratitude and your appreciation, connect with your spirit, is going to keep you on the right track, but it's also going to help you just continue to feel connected to source energy, okay? So we also got no limitations. It says you are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. Do not limit yourself to anything, my dear. Like, you are meant to transcend any limitations. You guys are meant to overcome any adversities or any obstacles that have been put in your way. You are meant to become aware so you can free yourself. And I feel like that is exactly what you're doing. Don't let nobody put you in a box, especially not yourself. Do not let yourself put you in a box because you know now. After watching this reading, there's no way that you don't know, okay? So if there's any doubt in your mind, watching this reading should have brought you that clarity, okay? So now there's no excuse for you to be putting yourself in a box or limiting yourself because now you know, okay? So we got wisdom. It says see your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You guys are meant to transcend. Now you guys have all of this wisdom because of all of these obstacles and challenges that you've went through. You've transcended them, and now you have this wisdom. You got all this wisdom under your belt. And you guys are very old souls too. Very old celestial souls, okay? And we also got love. It says live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. This is like what I was talking about. I kept saying like the core of all creation is love. You guys are so tapped into your truth, which is love. And anything outside of that, you are not allowing to come in and like muddy up what you got going on. And you're not allowing it to muddy up your truth, which is love. You guys are literally choosing love every single day, and that is beautiful. I feel like that is what has led you to this major karmic clearing, is the fact that you've continued to choose love instead of fear. You've been choosing love instead of these illusions, which is very beautiful. Continue to share that with others. You have unconditional and unlimited amounts of love. We are not in that lack or loss mindset. So sharing love is not going to put you out of love. Like, it's going to continue to keep that ebb and flow, that balance, okay? But yeah, this is beautiful. This is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading resonated with you. Sorry I could not channel some of the messages a little bit better. I tried my best. But hopefully you got a lot from this reading, and I am sending you all so much love. If this reading resonated with you, please feel free to give this a like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell button so you don't miss when I upload. It helps my channel out and keeps you connected with me, so that way you never miss a reading. But I hope to see you guys in my next one. Take care of yourself.